everyone. I'm Jeff of Information Systems and Technology Department. And welcome to the Fast Talk HR Icon 2025 Special Edition. We are continuing our series featuring the brilliant minds who made hurt and hardware, redefining HR with people-first technology and unforgettable success. Joining us today is one of our insightful speakers from the HR Icon panel on people analytics and AI in solving workforce challenges. Let's welcome Mr. Paul Soliman. All right, so let's start with a quick round of fast talk. Values edition. I'll give you two choices for each question, all connected to Q2's core values. The first one, compliment a teammate or lend them a hand with work.
Lend them a hand.
Listen first or jump in to help right away.
Jump into it to help right away.
Learn from failure or move on fast and try again.
Move on fast and try again.
Fix yourself or brainstorm with a team.
Brainstorm with a team.
Take an online course or learn from a mentor.
Take an online course.
You were part of the HR Icon 2025 panel discussion on people analytics, using data and AI to solve real workforce challenges. We'd love to hear more about your insights from that session, especially how HR can really turn data into action. How do people analytics and AI tools make a real difference in solving workforce issues like turnover, absenteeism, or disengagement?
Sure. So, well, AI nowadays is like, in a way it's there. We can call it a large language model mainstream already. It helps a lot in terms of engagement because there was one study created that, Gen Z love to have a boss that is AI rather than a human.
Really?
Yeah. So you can find that on the internet. It says there because a human boss have biases.
Okay.
Right? Also, in terms of time and availability, they're not always there to mentor them. But if you have an AI, they can always ask about how their performance is going well, etc. And it's always accessible. Right? That's the reason why if you will look at on the data perspective, if you see people in, like, for example, developers, right?
Yeah.
They especially on the Gen Z, spectrum or on that side, we can say, the data says that they're already AI native. There's a higher percentage that really bring AI to work already. And yeah, it helps them to stay in the company because one, the stress level is, in terms of automating their work, they can do that alone already. So technically the load, especially the tasks are being automated now and they're AI native to figure out what to do.
Awesome. All right. So next one, how can HR teams move from simply collecting data to actually using it to influence business decisions?
Yeah, well, ever since data-driven decision making is really important, right? HR is in a way, it's a human. First, it's human connection. So the first question is, how do you get a data, right, or a real data coming from your team, right? So there are some ways that HR can do that by means of gamification or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because technically, some other maybe I can call employees, right, that wasn't able to participate because there's no merit on participating on a data gathering session or a feedback session.
Rewards.
Yeah, so gamifying this kind of to create a gamifying activity for you to gather data is very important.
Yeah.
And from there, you gather data, use AI to analyze. Nowadays, it's not anymore expensive to you don't even need to hire a data analyst. Like if you just put your report on, put it on Excel and upload it into ChatGPT, it can give you analysis like it.
Right, right. Correct. I agree. Great. Next one. What's the best way to get leadership buy-in when proposing a data-driven HR initiatives?
Uh, it always starts with, if, let's say, if we're talking about C levels, right? It always starts like, finding a problem. Like, why do you need it? Right. And, of course, if we're talking about acquiring whatever system that you have, may it be, data analytics, AI or what are we really trying to solve? Right. Because there's always a cost, a timeline and a scope for every project that you will do. So if that specific, tool or data analytics driven tool is really solving a specific problem, let's say, retention, employee retention, or, maybe health event of your employees, then I think that's going to be, it's easy to convince the leadership to buy in.
Right. I agree. I agree. Great insights. And I think a lot of us can relate to that, especially when we try to balance data, tech, and people in our everyday work. All right. So that wraps up our episode of Fast Talk HR Icon 2025 Special Edition. Thank you so much, Paul, for joining us and sharing your thoughts on how people analytics and AI can truly redefine HR. Stay tuned for more episodes featuring HR Icon 2025 speakers as we continue to explore how hard and hardware is shaping the future of work. I'm Jeff again. Together, let's keep uplifting lives through heart and hardware. See you in the next one.